Hello Guardians, it is May 23rd, weekly reset video for you guys. Destiny 2 info is live. I've been accumulating it again over the weekend. I'll be getting my videos up for that this week for what information we've got so far. But let's jump into the week. Should be a fun one, so let's get right into the good stuff. First, we've got the Nightfall strike for the weekend. It is going to be the Wretched Eyes strike. So this is the one where you definitely have to face the crazy dude in the end and the ogre. The modifiers we've got this week are going to be Arc Burn. So definitely got to watch out for those Shaxx as they come down from the ceiling. We've got Small Arms. Primary weapon damage is favored. We've got Juggler, so no ammo drops for your equipped weapon, which will be kind of difficult with Small Arms. And then we've got Airborne. Players deal more damage while in the air, so getting a nice bonus set here. And then we've got Daybreak. It is back, as of course, you know, we've rotated all the way through the raids again, so every 4 weeks this thing does come back. So at least this is going to be a tough strike, but at least with Daybreak working in your favor. So get ready to throw those supers, grenades, and everything we can at the boss, and also those Shaxx as they come down and probably start to tear us apart. So we will see how that one goes as soon as we can jump into that. For the Siva Crisis strikes this week, we've first got Void Burns. So have to bring all those Void weapons with you. Brawler, of course, if anything does get close, you'll be able to punch the daylights out of it. And then Ironclad as well, which unfortunately means more enemies have shields. You don't have to match them like match game, but more enemies will have shields, so it may just be a little bit slower. But Void Burn, depending on what weapons you bring with you, should be able to melt through quite a few enemies a little faster. For the weekly story playlist, we've got the Taken Wars. This is all of the, basically, Taken King expansion. And this is going to be Oryx seeks vengeance for his lost son. You've got Light Switch, which I have not seen in ages. I did not know that was even still in the game. Basically what that means is if enemies get close and melee you, it's a large chunk of damage. So you definitely are going to want to be careful here. And you've also got Airborne working in your favor. You're going to want to be far away from those enemies. So Airborne jumping in the air, not a bad thing to do. I have not seen Light Switch in so long I did not know it was there. But yep, definitely watch out for those enemies who are going to melee you because that's going to be a painful attack. It's like Brawler, but coming into us instead, so it hurts quite a bit. For Challenge of the Elders, we've got a good old super kill bonus week, and that one is paired with Trickle. That right there ought to tell you how much fun this one's going to be. There is Specialists, so if you just want to go in there and just melt some bosses, that's a good way to do it. I mean, there's no burn, unfortunately, so if you had Specialist and a burn, you can really take them out fast. But with super kill bonus and then Trickle, this one's just not that much fun. Really, the only way to counter this is basically bring bad juju in there, and you can melt some of the guys down. The bosses that you're going to face are first the Seditious Mind, which is going to be the Taken Vex. Then you've got Taken Cabal, and then Taken Hive. So all three of those are going to be taken. Should be reasonable, just because you can sit there and work them down continually with something like Bad Juju, get a lot of kills. But unfortunately for super kill bonus, as your abilities do recharge very, very slowly, Trickle is going to take that much longer to make your super come up. So Bad Juju will help, but still it's just going to be a slow one. So not the best week for Challenge of Elders, but if you do want to knock it out, Bad Juju is going to be pretty much the only way to do that one. For the weekly featured raid this week, guys, we've got Crota's End back around. Challenges that we've got this week are going to be the Death Singer Challenge and the Crota Challenge. For the Death Singer Challenge, you need to go through, kill the usual stuff we would, like the Shrieker and stuff, and open up the rooms. Then you need to go outside and kill every one of the enemies that are out there. When that happens, she will shriek in fear. She's going to spawn some more enemies. When you kill all of those, a Sword Bearer is going to spawn in the very bottom. When the Sword Bearer spawns, you need to kill that one as fast as feasibly possible and run the sword back up into her and do one smash on her or the ground. And you should be able to kill her with one swing, but you just have to make sure and work on that timing. Timing is of the key. Make sure you bring your raise lighters so you can knock those knights out in one hit. That is usually very helpful to do. And other than that one, it's usually pretty straightforward. Just kill everything in those couple waves. Work on communication so your team spreads out and kills all the enemies quickly. And then you should be able to take her out. The other one is the Crota Challenge. On that one, just have to make sure a different person holds the sword every time. If you drop the sword, do not pick it back up or you will fail that challenge. So make sure you hold the sword the whole time you're doing damage to it, and then the next round, somebody else picks up the sword and does damage. So just make sure you rotate the sword. It's really not too crazy on that one. Next we come to Miss Tyra Karn, and she's got a few artifacts for us for the week. First, we've got the Memory of Scory with a full strength roll and about 78% or so on that strength roll. So if you don't have Scory, this is really not the week to pick it up. It's a pretty terrible roll, honestly. But this is the one where if your super is full, kills cause your nearby allies' supers to recharge faster. There are better versions of this out there. Just wait for the next one to show up, I promise you. Then we've got the Memory of Radagast. Intellect and strength roll, about a 93% on this one. Gain the ability to reflect energy-based projectiles when guarding with the sword, increased sword ammo capacity as well. And then we've got the Memory of Galleon. Grants a detailed radar persists when siding with primary weapons, but a 91% roll with discipline and strength here. So nothing too great on the stats, honestly. And of course, if you don't have these yet, I would probably tell you, wait for another week. There are better versions out there. And Shiro 4 has a few of our Iron Lord bounties for the week. Pretty much everything you can knock out in Archon's Forge if you want to. We've got Together We Rise, complete public events in the Plague Lands. Then we've got Pull the Plug, kill fallen majors. Again, stuff you can do in the Archon's Forge. We've got Archon's Forge Captains and Archon's Forge Shaxx. So jump in there, knock out those 4 bounties, and again, if you still need that Thorn bounty to kick off, this is the place to get that thing rolling. For Zavala's weekly elite bounties, we've got the good old Strike Elite, gold, silver, and bronze tier medals in those strikes. And then we've got Sunrise, gold tier medal in the Nightfall before time expires, so always go in there and knock out that, Nightfall, get the gold medal before that 30-minute timer expires. And finally, Merciless. Get 9 rapid enemy kills to earn Rampage medals and Siva strikes. You need 3 primary medals, 2 secondary medals, and 1 heavy medal. So as you guys do this, just keep the same weapon type equipped and keep getting those kills rapidly. If you find a large group of enemies, this is a good way to do that. Just start killing them with the same weapon and just keep mowing them down. Should be able to knock this one out pretty quickly, guys. Not too shabby in general, just takes a little time, and honestly, if you pick up the bounty and just start working through some strikes, you'll get some of these without even trying. So good luck, and always a good way to get some good loot there. On the Crucible side of things, we've got our weekly playlist, which is actually going to be doubles. So very small teams here, basically 2 on 2, and get those, make sure and work on those revives, stick together. Definitely don't go wandering away. You're going to be much more powerful as a team. For your 6v6 match types, we're going to have first Control. So this is going to be capture zones to increase points for every kill. And then Supremacy, defeat your opponents, take their crests, and then pick up your teammates' crest to deny those pickups on the other side. Either way, come in here, have some fun on both of these match types, and you want to pick up Shaxx bounties for these as well. For the Shaxx bounties to pair up with those 6v6 boons, we've got a Hunt for Glory. Supremacy is the match type, 7 match completions, 50 primary kills, 30 kill credits, and 20 crests denied. On the other side, we've got the Control match type, 7 match completions, 30 advantage kills, which means when you're winning, 15 point captures, and then beeline. Basically just means you need to run straight to point B in the beginning. In the beginning of a match, get point B first. So basically just run there, even if you're not with anybody. If you go there for a couple of matches on your first try, you'll probably have a couple people go there with you, and you'll be able to pick that point up first and knock this one out. Not too bad to get those Nightfall tier rewards. Should be pretty reasonable this week. For your good old Crucible Quartermaster bounties, we've got Burst of Victory for Pulse Rifle kills. We've got Ion Victory for Scout Rifle kills. We've got Trusty Sidearm for Sidearm kills, obviously. We've got They'll Never See It Coming for those Sniper Rifle kills, and the good old Choose Your Moment for those heavy weapon kills. Always getting those kind of specific weapon type rewards that we want to go for, so definitely jump in here and pick these up. Depending on what your choice of weapon is for the week, or if you just want to mix it up and go after a specific one, pick these up. Easy way to get some rewards, and yeah, you got to do a few of these for the books. You may as well start knocking out at least this heavy once a week. And that pretty much wraps it up for the week, guys, for me. I hope you enjoy this video. As always, drop a like below if you did enjoy the video. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll be posting up links to my Destiny 2 series as I put that one up. Just wanted to kind of let all the information come out over the weekend, and I'll start getting those rolling out as soon as possible for you guys. So look for those on the channel. I'll get links up to those. Going to be one of the story, the changes, weapons, exotics, things like that. All those will be coming. So look for those on my channel. You'll see them coming very soon. Have a good one, guys. Enjoy the week, and off to the Nightfall we will go next, so I'll see you soon.